Now, if ever ghosts get together for a convention, the setting would have to be Guildford. According to the author of a new book on the paranormal, there's hardly a building on the ancient high street without its resident ghost, ranging from Isaac of Southwark to the Duke of Monmouth. Malcolm Stewart reports.
As the one-time seat of kings and the jail where condemned prisoners were held, Guildford Castle has prompted many claims of ghostly sightings. Chief Custodian Philip Hutchinson has yet to personally witness a paranormal experience here, but he's met many people who have.
On the ground floor, we've had some sightings for many years of a man, some people have claimed he appears to be a monk, chained up to the wall in the far corner. I've worked here for 12 years. I've never seen anything myself, but there's been plenty of people who have.
The layout of Guildford High Street dates from Saxon times. For 1,200 years, the legends have built up. There's hardly a building here that doesn't have its own ghost story. A very, very rich area for Philip Hutchinson. Which has inspired Philip's book, Haunted Guildford. It's currently on display at Waterstone's bookshop, where there have been sightings of a curious figure that some believe are linked to the discovery of a 12th century synagogue in the Undercroft.
The first apparition there was spotted in 1995. It's becoming quite a famous story now, that the manager was called out by the police because the alarms are going off in the building, and he took his young son with him because the boy's mother wasn't at home. And whilst the manager was walking around the building with the police to turn the alarms off, his young son, in the company of a policewoman, saw an old man standing behind her and started having a conversation with her. And early the following year, an underground room was discovered there, dating from the late 12th century, which is commonly believed to have been a Jewish scroll reading room. And it's known that at one point in the 13th century, there was a Jewish trader called Isaac of Southwark who lived in Guildford High Street.
And at the top end of the High Street, there have been reputed sightings of the Duke of Monmouth, who was held in custody in this room of the Abbots Hospital on his way to London and the executioner's block after his failed rebellion in 1685. Still, Philip's book is going into a reprint, and every Friday night he leads a tour of the curious through the ghostly legends of Guildford.
Spooky Guildford.